What's up, friends? Welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Krista here, and I am so happy to be bringing you today's reading, a message from a loved one. Now, I want to preface this by first off saying that this is a general reading, so to always please take only what resonates and leave the rest. If there is a specific message coming through and you feel like it is not for you, leave it for someone else, as it very well could be just specifically for one person in general. And there are different messages that come through in today's reading. I'm filming this intro after filming the groups, so I just want to let you know that each group is different. Very different from each other, so you may have messages in more than one group. Feel free to listen to as many as you feel drawn to. This is timeless, so when you find it, you're meant to find it. And without further ado, let's jump into your group selection. So as you can see, we have 4 groups for you to choose from today. Starting off with group 1, we have this Mookaite heart. Group 2, we have this Goldstone heart, or gold sandstone, some people call this. Group 3, we have this slightly bigger Labradorite heart. Very rainbow effect. And group 4, we have this red Jasper heart. So you guys know, as always, pause the video here, take all the time you need to pick the heart that you feel drawn to the most. Timestamps will be dropped down below as always. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll meet you at your group 1. If you chose the Mookaite heart, welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and put your crystal here. So we're just going to start off with this little, I like to call it the energy check section, but it's more so who the energy check is as far as like who's coming through for you. Usually when I talk about an energy check, it's on your part, right? But this is who is the loved one coming through on your end. So we have number, is this 42? Yeah, 42, the empty room, rest. Oh my gosh. A horse. So this is also the earth element. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant signs for this particular person or yours. We also have Midas / miser, so light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight to sharing life's riches. Shadow is hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Move this down just a smidge. And then we also have number 28, Chiron, heal. So I'm getting that like 42 might be a significant age for this person. I'm hearing gone too soon. So for some of you, I feel like this could be a loved one who has passed. Like I said, gone too soon. This feels more like a masculine energy, if I'm being honest with you. So for some of you, this could be an uncle, a father figure. I'm getting like that sort of energy. Grandfather, uncle, that sort of energy, like very masculine type energy, like someone who was more of a mentor and very much instilled wisdom and tried to pass on their knowledge to you. This person feels kind of more on the stricter side also. This is kind of bothering me a little that it's crooked, sorry. And this person also feels like very much someone who liked a lot of structure, someone who was always striving for more and very much wanted to accumulate, more, despite having a lot of abundance in their life, whether it became a matter of money and assets, things like that. It feels like this person was probably very much an entrepreneurial type, although they didn't have to necessarily be a business owner. They could have been just very high up in their company as far as like status goes. This feels like this person was very much that one who was always on your case about like, you need to save money, you need to not just save it but also invest it. And this feels like somebody who was also probably telling you things like, look at this stock, look at this, you should be looking at this, and like from a very young age trying to instill these values and these kind of, not rules but like practices in you, so that you would start very young and not just necessarily play all the time, although this person did of course enjoy themselves as well. But I do feel like that this person, with this rest card coming out, because it is coming out, I do feel like this person had to deal with some sort of health issue towards the end. And so I do want to apologize. When it comes to talking about this, I get a little bit uncomfortable just because I don't want to get emotional in the reading, and I tend to get emotional, and I apologize if I trigger anything. That is not my intention. But with healing and resting, I do feel like this person definitely had to deal with that. And I do feel like this affected you in some way as well. So I apologize if this triggers you in any way. And know that this person, despite if they, I feel like they weren't necessarily the type of person to show emotion towards you. They weren't they weren't the most emotionally open and loving and expressive type of person. Know that they are very much so proud and love you in the most deepest way. The fact that these two cards are green just really says a lot, because that's the heart chakra. It's just this deep compassion and unconditional love. The fact that I'm stumbling over my words just proves and goes to show how blocked their throat chakra was when it comes to expressing that said love and communicating that love with you when they were in the physical. But know that they are with you a lot, almost always, and as we get into your reading deeper, I will look for different signs that they send you to show you that they are with you. 28 might be a significant age for you as well, but definitely I feel like 40s might be something significant for some as well, so take that if it resonates. But with the horse, this person was definitely somebody who was trying to teach you to find purpose in your life, find meaning, and also, the reason why that they were so hard on you was because that they are also healing through their own things. There might have been things that you've picked up on as you've grown older, like why they did certain things, or maybe they had issues within themselves that you're like, why did they do that? They were healing through their own shit as well. So now looking back, you can probably pick up on those things, that they are healing themselves, going through their own transformations, while also trying to instill within you values and practices so that you could find your own purpose in your own way, not necessarily walk in their own footsteps, but so that you would be able to stand on your own when they're not around, so that you can have your own freedom, your own growth, and your own momentum and expansion within you as well. They didn't push for this. If you ever felt like things were never enough for them, it was just because, for them, things never were enough. I think when they were growing up, they've been instilled with that in themselves, and if that passed on to you, that's things that they were dealing with, always feeling like things are never enough, but it was only because as they were healing through this, they've recognized that anything is possible. You know, I feel like they've been very much self-sufficient and wanting you to recognize that they saw potential in you in which you could achieve anything. So that's kind of the message coming through early on in this part of the reading. Them wanting you to be free of feeling like you're trapped and like you couldn't go after what you really wanted because you couldn't see the possibilities. So let's go in and see what they want you to know. We're going to get a few tarot cards, and then I'm also going to channel from other oracle cards as well and get you some charms. Oh, that's really quick. We have the King of Swords. Yes, so this person was very honest, very unbiased, I feel like, as well, and very much gave it to you straight, you know. Oop. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, what does this person want group 1 to know? The Lovers. We'll get 2 more. Oops. Just dropping all the cards, aren't I? Okay, we have the Empress that fell out. I'll get you one more. What does group 1's loved one want them to know? I want to say to them. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay. On your back of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Alright. What's 2 8s coming out for you guys? And I also want to pull these cards for you. 1 second. What does group 1's loved one want to say to them? What does group 1's person want to say to them? What does group 1's person loved one want to say to them? What does group 1's loved one want to say to them? What does group 1's loved one want to say to them? We have Enlightenment. What does group 1's loved one want to say to them? And Thriving. Beautiful. Okay, in the back of your deck, you have Leadership coming out as well. So I'm going to put that there for now. Okay, group 1. I'm hearing that you are too hard on yourself, group 1. I think that you really miss this person and they really miss you, you know, and you need to recognize that they're with you always. This person was, of course, for a lot of you, I feel like this was like definitely a father figure of some sort. I don't want to put a direct like male stamp on it, but it definitely feels more masculine. So more of like that authoritative figure, like control type, rules and structure and just disciplinary type of person in this coming through, you know? And so basically what they really want you to know is that yes, they were very honest with you and they were very strict with you. Maybe at times they told you things that might have hurt your feelings or, you know, made you feel a certain way, but it was always out of love. You know, it was always because they wanted you to stand on your own and be abundant and be fruitful and be independent and strong and really enjoy the fruits of your labor and understand that with hard work comes great success. And they saw that within you. They saw the potential within you, and they wanted you to see that within yourself. They wanted you to really thrive on your own and see that you could really do this, you know? I think that when it comes to you being able to see yourself through their eyes, if you could, you would see an immense amount of love and an immense amount of admiration. You know, they really see how much you have grown and how much you're able to really step into this leadership role and do whatever it takes when it comes to stepping up for your family. For a lot of you, I feel like you have a family or that you really want a family in the future, and you will be able to, you know, step into this role and truly be the person that they had envisioned you to be, and really be able to take the reins, you know, be able to be that core person in the family to, you know, ensure that everything, you know, bills get paid, everyone gets the love and attention that they need. And, you know, maybe this person was always working and always doing the things, but it wasn't because they didn't love you. It was exactly because they loved you. You know, they wanted to give you a life of, you know, make sure that you had everything you needed whenever you needed it. And if you ever felt that you didn't, you know, that wasn't their intention. So they wanted you to feel free. They wanted you to feel like you could have whatever, whenever, and be able to see that you could do that, you know, based on their work effort, based on seeing what they were doing. And through their own life experience and seeing what they have done, maybe you could learn from what you didn't want to be like, you know. Maybe if they worked too much and weren't around or were too strict, you're able to take from that and change it and be able to be more loving, more nurturing towards other people. And I think that they really recognize that if you have children, which some of you I'm picking up already do, you're a lot more loving and more nurturing and more attentive, and tend to spend more quality time with them as opposed to spending more time working and more time doing things and stressing out at work. And, you know, I feel like there's more time involved with spending time with your family and loved ones and, you know, really enjoying life versus being the business person, you know, which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not trying to judge. But with this Eight of Pentacles here, you are definitely somebody who works extremely hard when it comes to it. When it's time to work, you really put your nose to the grindstone and you grind it out. You do what needs to be done, and without grumble. You know, I feel like this is somebody who they really see how much you do and the adversity that you've done, you have faced to get to where you are. And it's not always easy to do what you're doing, and they see that and they see you, and they, in the times where you feel like you are not doing the best, they want you to know that they hold you, you know. And if you see butterflies around you, that's them giving you their love and sending you their love and saying, like, I see you and I feel you and I'm here with you and you're doing an amazing job. So just know that they are with you always. Random flowers that tend to pop up in your yard, if some of you have a yard, that you just brush off as weeds, you know, because sometimes weeds pop up in their flowers. That's them sending you their love. And also, as I was saying, butterflies, they will also show up as moths as well. Usually they like to come and show you their love as the bigger ones, but they will come as the smaller ones as well. But yes, I do feel like they show up for you. Another thing that I'm getting here is that when I was telling you how they might have not been the most emotionally expressive, and maybe they didn't necessarily give you like that physical touch, they weren't like the huggy type, I feel like that because of that you're a little bit more of that emotionally expressive, especially if you have children, I'm hearing. So they really see that and they love that, and they just I can't really express the feeling that I have in my chest right now. It feels like they are so proud and so happy for you, and they love you so much. They're so proud of you, of how far you've come and grown, and how much you're thriving right now. So I want you to know that it's coming through really strong. I hope I'm able to relay that message, that they see how much you step up and you do what needs to be done for the ones that you love, and keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing an amazing job even when you feel like you're not. You're a very strong person. They think you're a very good balance of love and honesty and structure, and as long as you stick to that integrity of yours that you're so good at, communicate clearly with your loved ones and stay nurturing and loving, and you'll be doing just fine. They think you're doing a great job. So let's get you a little more messages before I channel you some charms. Okay, what else? What else does group one's loved one want to say to them before we get some channel charms? Let's get a few of these magic cards here. Not magic. Are these magic cards? No. These are... oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher the names of these. This is the Studio Ghibli ones, which I love. So, this one wants to flip out. It says call to adventure. So yes, do something fun. They think that you need to play a little more. Hard work. They think you are a very hard worker, which I think we've already established and talked about. They see you working very hard, and you do it for your loved ones. So I don't know if you've ever watched Spirited Away, but if you haven't, definitely go check it out. If you have access to, if you're in, I don't know if they have it in other countries, but HBO Max has Spirited Away. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely one to watch, but that's where this is from. Definitely watch that. I think you will find great messages in there as well. But she does this work for her family, for her loved ones, and yeah. We also have the truth revealed. I love this as well. I think that this was a great thing for you to hear, because you're able to hear what they really think of you. Yeah. They really think you are doing the best and the most, and they're proud of you. Really proud of you. Justice from the heart. You have a very strong heart. They think that you are doing the best, and I think that you're very... you try not to be so hard. If you have children, this is now if you have children, okay? I feel like sometimes you're unsure of where to lay down the law when it comes to like discipline. And you don't know if you're pushing too hard and pushing too softly or not enough, that sort of a sense, you know. And I think that as long as you come from a place of love and understand that you have to do what you have to do as a parent, you can't go wrong, you know. And yeah, the back of your deck, we have things are not as they seem. So don't be too hard on yourself. Don't feel like, you know, you're the bad guy, because it's not. You know, kids are also, they're saying kids are always going to make you feel like you're an asshole, but you're not. I don't know why. Do they talk like that? I don't know. I mean, I swear a lot, but that's what they said. So I'm going to give this a shake, my fancy charm dude, and we're going to get you some channel charms. So hold on. Okay, and now I'm going to close my eyes and then get you some charms. Wow, I got you a lot, guys. Okay. I will zoom up when I'm done channeling, but we have the Ace of Hearts right off the bat. This person might like to gamble. I feel like definitely. And I think that you have a very big heart and they see that within you. But they say to have fun, play a little more, as far as like not necessarily like play a lot, but have more fun. Don't be so hard on yourself. You also have this little piece of black obsidian. You need to protect your energy. You also have an N, so I think the letter N is very significant for you. This could be your initial, their initial, or the initial of someone important to you, or even the letter A as well. You have the horse, another nod to freedom. Also, when I think of this horse, I think of the chariot in tarot. So success, moving forward. You have a Z, which is also a very significant letter for you. I don't know why. This could be letters of kids, people in your family. You have the wheel. So good karma, good luck on your side. Traveling. The ocean might be very significant for you also. You have this pair of pants that are stuck in this pin here. So I'm going to channel that first before I flip it over. Because I can't get it out. For me, I tend to channel this as like a pair of gi. So I don't know if you practice like some sort of martial arts or jiu-jitsu, that sort of a thing. Brooklyn pin. So New York might be something significant, or Brooklyn in general, as far as like a team. You have a dragon, so the year of the dragon may be very significant for you or this person as well. Unicorn, they think you are magical, by the way, and very unique. Grapes, abundance coming in for you. So if you feel like things are slowing down for you or things are feeling stagnant, don't worry about it. Trust. You also have this black smiley face. Don't worry, be happy. That's what I just heard. You have this key. A very pretty key, by the way. Safety, security. Don't worry again. What is this, by the way? Oh, it's a monkey. No, is it? Yeah, it's a monkey. Year of the monkey might be very significant for one of you, like your loved one or you. Fearless, which they think you are fearless. You have a mermaid as well. So when I think of mermaids, I think that I often think of Ariel, like from Little Mermaid, and how sometimes she often wishes that she could be up, on land and to be a human. And sometimes what that message brings is we often want to be someone we're not, someone that we were not born into, and that's okay. Sometimes we need to shapeshift, we need to alter what we were born into. Adapt. Another N, so definitely significant letter. Something that changed your life, I feel like. I don't know why I'm getting that. Another grape. Oh no, that's the same grape, my bad. Another moth. Is that a bee or a moth? I think it's a bee. So bees might be significant, but definitely bees tell me about honey and abundance. You're definitely a hard worker, and they see that within you. You have this feather as well. So make a wish, guys. make a wish and it will come true. So I'm going to hold that there if you want to screenshot it. And that is what I'm getting for you from a message from your loved one group, a number one coming through for you. And like I said, I'm sorry I got emotional. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for getting emotional, because that was pretty deep. That was legit. And your person loves you so much. Yeah. I'm seeing like a mechanical pencil. So I don't know if that's significant for somebody, but yeah, that is where I'm going to leave your reading, group one. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below. Let me know more about this person. I would love to hear more about this person. It was very much an honor to channel this reading. I had all the feelings. There's so much love here for you. I cannot even explain to you. But thank you guys so much for letting me do this for you, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat, and I will be dropping my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our family there. Fun fact, this was a Patreon voted reading, so thank you guys, Patreon, for voting on this. And thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye! On top of you too, if you chose the Goldstone heart, welcome to your reading. Or put your heart right there. And we're going to just jump right on in. Group one was pretty heavy, so we'll see what we get for you here. Oops. I'm going to bring out your other cards, actually. And we're just going to jump right on in. We have number 61. Is it 61? Yes, 61, the mask. We also have Lamb. And this is Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant signs for this person or you. Anxiety. Healer. So we have light attributes, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing, and shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. And then we have number 17, solar flares activate. Okay, group two. The loved one coming through for you. Okay, by the way, this part is the energy check part, which I don't think I talked about. But the energy check part is more so about who is the loved one coming through for you. And then we're going to go into the message with some tarot cards, and then more so channeling a message with a couple of oracle decks, and then charms as well. So that's kind of how the reading's going to go. But starting off with this part, the loved one coming through for you is actually, I feel like this is your higher self, honestly. And I say that because this feels like you have been going through quite a bit. Like, your higher self really wants you to stop suppressing things within yourself. And I think that if you are experiencing things like anxiety, like some fears, like some self-doubt, you tend to push things down inside of you, and you tend to just pretend like everything's okay, and pretend like things on the surface are not that bad, and like you can handle everything, and just when you're alone, it really breaks you down, and the pressure eats away at you on the inside. And with this mask coming up here, I just feel like, if you can see on this side of the card here, that within you, you often feel like there's an emptiness there. There's a part of you that just doesn't know why you feel there's a void or there's an emptiness or there's this part of you that's missing, and it's because you pretend like everything's okay and you pretend like you can take on the things of other people when really you should be able to put this boundary here and say, no, I can't do this for you. I think that you often, you know, with this healer energy coming out, you serve others so much to a point that you forget about yourself, and that your higher self is here to let you know that things really need to change. You know, with this activate card, is that you need to really get into alignment with yourself. Look at how much there's alignment here. You know, this straight line, and then there's like symmetry here in this lamb card as well. And with the lamb card, it's just about really finally releasing this part of you. I think this is the hidden part of within you, is this lamb that wants to be let out, and finding peace and being patient with yourself and guidance and wisdom and being really gentle with yourself. It's this inner truth that you have that you just haven't been able to find in the darkness. And it's because you're so busy helping other people. And I'm not saying that it's your fault, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, what you're doing is bad or anything like that, but your higher self is coming through to tell you that if you want to fill this empty feeling and find this purpose, I feel like that's the word that's coming through right now, as purpose, path, feeling like, you know, there's something missing, like, you know, that spark or something like that. The solar flare is here to activate that, like reignite it and find that fire and that spark. And like, it's just like, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's like this, they're doing this and I don't ever do this, you know? So it's really, it's really strange that that's happening in my, that's what they're showing me, is like this. You know, it's like a spark, like, what's that called? Is it a flint? You know, in science class where you do that, like, thing and it makes that spark so that you can light the thing. That's kind of what they're showing me. And so it's that reignition of that spark within you so that you can light up this darkness and take that mask off and really reveal you and step out of this and stop feeling this anxiety within you, like things are just not going, and feeling like out of body, but at the same time you're stuck in your body, you know, and you don't know what to do, and it just feels like like I'm starting to feel like this, like it's like trapped and like I can't stop, like it feels like a million miles a minute, you know. And so your higher self is here to help you get into alignment with the things that are really truly who you are, and finding yourself, finding your path, and really finally taking care of you and kind of getting into balance. Not so that you can give up being there for other people, because I feel like that does bring you happiness, but also just understanding that it's important for you to be in alignment for you, so that you don't feel like you are always doing the most for everyone, you know, and not you, and always being behind in your own. So let's see what else comes through with your cards, as far as like, what does your higher self want to tell you? Because we know who's coming through for you. This is like the alter ego higher self that's like revealing what's been suppressed deep down inside of you, and wants to give you this guidance and give you this inspiration and reignite this passion and bring you the balance that you've been needing in your life. So let's see, what does group 2's higher self want to say to them? Choose the 8 of Swords. What does group 2's higher self? The 4 of Swords. What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? The 6 of Pentacles reversed. What does group 2's higher self want to say? Ten of Pentacles. One more. What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self? Oh. Ace of Wands. We also have Justice coming out, which I'm going to take. Okay, on the back of your deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Which, move this down just a smidge. And then I'm going to get a couple from this deck before I channel. Okay, what does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? Oh, interesting. We have Illumination. What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? Inner peace. In the back of your deck, we have security. Okay. All right, group 2. So your higher self is coming through pretty strong to tell you that you need to free yourself of this energy. Well, only you have the power to do that. You have to forgive yourself for feeling like you're going to let people down, because you're really not going to let anyone down. And the people who make you feel a certain way, make you feel guilty, make you feel like, you know, the whole weight of the world is on your shoulders, those people are draining your energy and taking advantage of you. Those people are not your people. Those people are energy suckers, energy vampires, and they're not meant to be with you. They're not meant to be a part of your legacy. And the people who are truly a part of your family and are truly loving you and truly want the best for you are not going to mind you focusing on you. You know, you setting up these boundaries and freeing yourself from these anxieties and these fears and these self-doubts, that's really going to illuminate the path for you here as far as who really belongs in your life and who truly wants the best things in life for you, who really wants to keep you trapped in this cycle because they're benefiting off of you and your energy, because they want to leech off of you and your energy. They want to keep you small in this cage rather than you spreading your wings and flying like you're meant to. Why are you meant to be staying in this cage with your giant wings like an angel? What angel stays caged? Nothing. No, I don't know any angel that stays caged. Do you? And you have been in this period of time where you've just been in waiting and resting and waiting for the right moment to spread your wings and fly and take off and do your thing. It's time for you to go do it. It's time for you to go and find what makes you happy, truly happy. And you know, sure, you feel safe and secure now, but what is truly going to make you secure on your own is you finding your own stability, you building your own legacy in your own family apart from the one that you have, the one that you're going to build outside of the one that you have right now, one that you're going to have the spark of passion and balanced energy, and one that is really going to suit you and be something that is going to give you the reciprocity and energy, in love, in every aspect that you so deserve. You know, I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like karma is coming up to play. Like, what you give is what you get back, you know, times 10. So if you stay caged here, you're not going to be able to fly and get back what you are getting. You know what I mean? It's not going to be able to reach you here. So you need to spread your wings and fly so that it can come back to you. And with this security here, it's not only, there's like a double-edged meaning to this card coming through. It's about you staying safe and secure in this cage is one thing, or you can build your own security that's even bigger and better for yourself. Security in the point of stability, in the point of not worrying about anything, in the point of, you know, not having to feel caged, but stability in this 10 of Pentacles realm, in this building this amazing life here where you can grow old and stand on your own and be abundant and live a truly happy and fulfilled life. Can you live that happy and fulfilled life in this cage, serving other people? Sure, you're secure there, but are you truly going to be fulfilled and happy and abundant and just everything you've imagined? Passionate, fulfilled, balanced, all of these things? No. And it's just about that. You know, it's about you understanding that you have to go and free yourself of it. Finding this inner peace within you that it's okay to let yourself go. It's okay to free yourself of any kind of feelings that you have about this. And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles reversed, it has a lot to do with forgiving yourself, guilt, anxiety, fear, doubt, self-doubt at that. This Knight of Pentacles here is just about you understanding that now is the time. It's not slow and steady. It's now. Now. Go for it now. Solar flares activate. It's like giving me the vibe of like superheroes coming together and they're like, solar flares activate, you know? I hope that wasn't too nerdy, but that's kind of the vibe that your higher self is giving me. Like literally putting on their superhero mask and going, let's go. Hey. You know, literally like that, getting like Sailor Moon vibes, or like, you know, Iron Man vibes. It's so cool. Whatever you vibe with, it's cool. But that is what is coming through so far. We're gonna get a little bit more from this deck right here. Before I channel some charms from your higher self. But yeah, your higher self sees you in the best way. They see that you have so much passion and potential within yourself that you just need to free yourself of it, and you'll be able to reignite it within you. And like I said, with this last 3 cards here, there's just so much potential brewing beneath you if you just free yourself. You know, forgive yourself and free yourself of this energy, because you will find it. You will find it. That spark will just go floop. And I mean, it's easier said than done, of course, and it's not like a magical, I mean, it kind of feels like a magical wand is going to be like, yes, and like this inspiration will start flowing, and you're going to find that magical passion within you again, and things are just going to start feeling good, and you're going to just, you'll be surprised just how magnetic your energy will be when you free yourself, and all these opportunities will literally start coming back to you with this Justice card coming in. I just feel like karma, balance with it, with the Justice card. Things are going to start balancing out towards your energy because you've done so much for other people. You have leap of faith. Yes, your higher self wants you to take the leap of faith for yourself. Take the leap of faith and freeing yourself, you know. What does group 2's higher self want them to know? What do they want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? What does group 2's higher self want to say to them? nature and health. So getting out in nature will definitely bring you some clarity, some inner peace as well. I feel like that movie might be a really good movie for you as well. That is Princess Mononoke. She is a badass, by the way, as I think your higher self thinks you are. That's a really big chunk of cards. A fish out of water. Yeah, you might feel like a fish out of water at first when you take this leap of faith, and that's totally normal, but it's going to be well worth it, you guys. Promise. Take time to yourself. Exactly. Take time to yourself, really. It's time for you to be a little selfish here. Give yourself that self-care that you deserve to be taking. Let's get you one more. One more, please. A message from Group 2's higher self. That's way too many cards. Oh, I got one. And it's power. Step into your power. Seriously, step into your power. Your back of the deck is hard work. You work so hard for other people. It's time to put that hard work and effort towards yourself. So lastly, we're going to finish off with these charms, and we're going to get you some. So hold on. I'm going to close my eyes and pick. Okay. Here we are. I'm going to push them down here, and then I will zoom up so that you can see after. But we have this pin here. I cannot for the life of me remember what anime this is. I apologize. If you want to drop it down below, go ahead. Ow, I totally poked myself. Sorry. But I always channel this as spending time with friends or collaborate with other people. I feel like you're going to start really bringing in your tribe to yourself. So your soul family coming in towards you. This perfume bottle, I feel like this is about spoiling yourself. That's self-care. You have the letter N coming in for you, so that might be a significant letter for you. Bananas, abundance. What is this? Can't really see. Oh, it's a squid. I don't know why the first thing I thought of was Squid Games just now. I'm not saying that you're going to play Squid Games, but just sometimes you have to take some time for you and watch something silly. I'm not saying, you know, I just feel like maybe sometimes as you've been tending to everyone else, you need to tend to yourself. Take some time and do something for you. You know, I feel like that's coming through very strongly. You also have the lips coming out, which makes me think like love is in the air. You also have love, which even more so, love coming in for you. So if you're already in a relationship, maybe this love is just growing stronger, elevating for you. You have this umbrella coming in as well. So saving for a rainy day. More bananas. I feel like you're fine with the as far as any rainy day, but with the abundance coming through, just make sure you're not being too frivolous with your spending. You have this tiger's eye star, so a lot of grounding and strength that you have. You're very strong and resilient. Music is going to be very helpful and healing. You might find a message coming through to you in song. You have this clamshell with a pearl within, just a testament to your higher self telling you how beautiful you are inside and how strong you are, and just understanding that clams create the most beautiful things inside of them. I can grab these. You have the Taurus symbol, which might be your symbol, but a lot of earthy energy, grounding. But Taurus season might be significant if you are not a Taurus sign. That could be a significant sign of someone who's going to be helping you in your endeavors as well. with this star sign, the stars will align. Make a wish on a star. This is a dragonfly, which is very lucky, so for sure, good luck coming in for you. Why can't I grab these, guys? Skull and bones, so beware of toxic relationships around you. And cut them out. Oh, more love. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. If you want to screenshot that, there you go. But yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you there, and where I'm going to leave your reading. Another thing I'm hearing with this toxic thing, it's some of the people that keep taking advantage of your energy. So be mindful of that. And be mindful of a reaction when you set forth any boundaries that you put into place. You know, that will be a sign that they're one of those people. So just be mindful of that. But yes, protect your energy. Tiger's Eye might be a significant stone for you to carry around with you as well. But yes, thank you guys, group 2. That is where I'm going to leave your reading. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below. Let me know how this resonated for you. And yes, I want to thank Patreon for voting on this particular topic, this reading, bringing you guys this reading today. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our family over there. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. What's up, group 3? If you chose this Labradorite heart, which by the way is one of my favorite picks, this, look how like rainbowy it is. I didn't want to say anything in the intro, but look at it. It's so pretty. Anyways, welcome to your reading. I'm going to put your heart there. And we're just going to get started. So this is the energy check portion, but it's a little different because normally an energy check entails to your energy. This is the energy check of your loved one coming through. We're going to see just who this loved one is coming through for you. So with that being said, we're just going to jump right in. After this energy check portion, we're going to dive into the message portion with some tarot and oracle cards, and then I'm going to also bring out some charms for you guys as well. So yeah, let's dive right on in, shall we? But so far the energies have been very different from each other. So we have number 20, the Pilgrim. Very cool. We have number 4, Cancer, Immerse. Cheetah, which is a fire card. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Poet, light attribute, expresses soul insights in symbolic language, and the shadow is turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. And we have passion. Alrighty, group number 3. This feels... okay, obviously Cancer sign might be significant, but the energy coming through for you guys, it really feels like... I'm just going to hold on to these for a second. The energy coming through is pretty like rapid, not just because of the cheetah, but like it just feels like a very young energy. I honestly want to say that this energy is a futuristic type energy, in the sense that this may not resonate for everyone, so please don't feel like you have to stick around if this isn't something that clicks with you. But this feels like a future child for a lot of you. This energy feels like a future child. And I have to be very careful with how I channel this because I don't want to say anything. I don't want to misconstrue the message that I'm bringing here. Okay, so the reason why I feel like this is a future child is because of course all the cards are feeling this way, but the energy just feels like very much this very young and youthful and vibrant energy, very energetic, very like, what is the word? Vitality? Vitalis? Very vibrant, very bright and sunny, and just very energetic and playful and curious and inquisitive and just cute. I don't know how else to say it. Very loving and in the most childlike way. I don't know how else to say it. I think if I weren't a parent, I wouldn't be able to, or if I weren't around kids a lot, I don't think I would be able to relay this energy in such a way, I feel like. But yeah, it just feels like that energy of like, hi, you know, super excited and just happy, like the sun. And I can't stop smiling. I wish you could see my face. But this future child, I'm not going to put like a label to like the gender or anything because I honestly can't tell you. My gifts are not that honed in, unfortunately, but it just feels like a very bright and bubbly energy, a very playful and curious and inquisitive and just excited energy that really wants to know everything and is excited and loving and moving around quite a bit and just can't sit still. Very much wanting to figure things out, touch everything and feel everything. But your future child definitely spends a lot of time near your energy as well and sending you signs. And sometimes I feel like for some of you, not all of you, if things move and maybe you don't have them in the same place, sometimes it could be because of their playful nature, but not all of you. It's a very, very, maybe one person. But for the most part, a lot of you will get signs and symbols through birds, through butterflies, but many of you will get them through things with wings. But that is the major energy coming forward here. Lots of movement, lots of motion, lots of courage and bravery, wanting to explore. That's the cutest energy ever. We're going to move into the message portion of what they want you to know, because Spirit doesn't want me to go into like go in too deep with like what do you call it, the energy of their personality, I guess you could say. I can't see it. It just feels playful and, you know, loving. That's all I can tell you, honestly. But what does your future child want you to know? What does your future child? Oh, the Empress. Okay. What does Group 3's future child want them to know? Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't even. What does Group 3's future? Six of Wands. Knight of Cups. Group threes. What does group three's future child want them to know? Whoa, 3 of Cups. And then the back of the deck is a 6 of Cups. That's cute. Too cute. Okay, we're gonna need a couple of these. Okay, what does group three's future child want them to know? We have Standstill. What does group three's future child want them to know? Inner Peace. I'm gonna get you one more. I'm only pulling 2, but love. Somebody said one more. The back of your deck is Focus. Okay. Okay, group 3. This is so cute. Your future child has so much love for you. It is the cutest thing in the world. They see you as the most loving, and just, I might cry, so actually not might, I'm going to cry. If this is how my daughter feels about me, I'm gonna cry. Wow. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna apologize for how I feel, but this is just, wow. There's so much love coming through for you. Your future child just has so much love for you, and they can feel how much, and I feel like whether you recognize it or not, I think for the most part, a lot of you really, really want this child and have been really wanting this child, and they can feel that. And they want you to. They're so excited to meet you and be with you in the 3D. And for those of you who don't even know that you want this child yet, they're like, oh, you're gonna know. They really want you to know that you're gonna have so much fun together, and they're so excited for the adventures that you're going to have together, and just the amazing things that lie ahead. They feel like you're just the most nurturing and kind and loving, and just teaching them all the things to be successful and pushing them to be the best that they are, helping them to grow and be the best that they can be in the most adverse times in their life. I don't know if you can see how this leopard here and the cheetah are both in a similar, like, they're so focused and looking back. The animals are looking the same towards the past, right? Except the hummingbird is looking to the future. But basically, what this is telling me is that your future child is looking back and saying that they cannot believe how sorry, they cannot believe the journey that it took to get here, and what you had to go through to get to them, and that they love you so much for getting to them, because they won't be able to tell you that in the future. And so this is the only time you're going to hear it. And when you feel like things are so hard. They hold you in your heart space, just like this. And they're always with you, always. And they feel like you are the most. Then I don't even know how to explain how they look at you. Actually, I do. They look at you like you're the most amazing person in the world. The strongest and bravest and most hardworking. And like, wow, I want to be just like them when I grow up. And I hope that I can be just like them. I hope that I can make them proud when I grow up. They want you to find comfort in those that you love the most when times feel really hard and tough, rather than being all alone. Because that's what's going to make you feel stronger. And that's what's going to bring you light and uplift you, is love. And they have so much love for you with this love card. That's what's going to help you find inner peace. And if you can spend time in water, especially if you can get to the ocean or some sort of body of water like a lake or a river, that will be very healing for you. Obviously not everyone can do that. So if you can take a bath of some sort of very healing bath, have the intention that it will heal you and cleanse you and shower you with love. That sort of an energy will be very helpful. Koi fish will be very lucky for you as well. They're very strong and resilient. They actually swim up the waterfall and transform into dragons in the story. So with the standstill card coming up, I do feel like they want you to know sometimes you might hear or feel their love in the wind and the breeze. You might see like a feather float by or a bee. Or like I said, I feel like they will visit you with signs with like wings, anything with wings. So birds, bees, things like that. Butterflies, dragonflies. What are those called? The lightning bugs? Is that what they're called? Lightning bugs? We don't have that where I live in. We don't have that in Hawaii, so sorry. Don't know. Fireflies. Oh my gosh. Hello, Dragon City. Not Dragon City. Oh my gosh, Owl City song. What is wrong with me? But yes, you guys. I don't know if some of you already have children or a child already and are trying for another, and that is this other one. So they're around you and they love you so much. That, again, that is not going to be for all of you, as I do feel like it's going to be different for each of you. This is a general reading, but there's just so much love coming through for you, group 3. I'm going to get you messages from this deck before I get you some channeled charms. So yeah, they just have so much love for you, group 3. I mean, that doesn't mean message that they love you so much and they want you to stay strong and understand that how they see you and think the world of you and just how amazing you are and how much love that you have for them. They can feel it already and just appreciate you. So what does group 3's future child want them to know? You have what you need. And I feel like you should understand too that they feel like you have the biggest heart. And that is one of the most amazing things about you. Don't lose sight of that. What does group 3's future child want to say to them? You have a friend, which is, yes, what we talked about earlier with that 3 of Cups coming out, that your future child really wants you to turn to your loved ones or people that you truly can lean on whenever you feel like you need that support. Don't try not to isolate yourself. You know, they feel like you really need that support system with you to stay strong and get you through this, get you through what you're going through. Let's get you a couple more. What does group 3's future child want to say to them? This group 3's, we have waiting. Yeah, just patiently waiting. They're just patiently waiting, and the time will come when it's meant to be. Don't worry. I feel like just breathe through it. Independent. Yeah, you teach them how to be that independent. If you notice these animals here too, this one, and this one, they're all independent. So that will be this child. A door to the past too. So I feel like they're, as I was saying earlier, that these are looking to the past, and I feel like your future child is like coming through to say, maybe you need to reminisce on things from the past, jam out to some old school music and just get in your body and dance, you know. Try not to stay in your head too much, and try not to let that anxiety get you, and just find that passion and sink back down into your body. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Blue might be helpful. I don't know why I'm so called to that color shining out. Especially, I mean, this is more green. But yes, that is what I'm getting for you. We're going to finish off with these charms now. So I'm going to give this a shake. I'm going to close my eyes and get some charms. Alright guys, we're going to go through this and then I'll zoom up for you, okay? So, starting off, we have these bananas. So, I feel like things feel like, I don't channel it the same every time, by the way, just a disclaimer. But I'm hearing Gwen Stefani. This shit is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. So maybe that's a significant song for you, but things might be feeling a little crazy right now. Just take some time to relax and be still, you know. Just take some time out for you. M might be a significant letter for some of you as well as O. Oh, I don't know why I feel like they're saying mom. Although not all of you are going to be moms watching this, so take that with a grain of salt. Maybe your partner. We have a little dinosaur, which maybe they're going to love playing with dinosaurs. You have this little sakura flower. So Japan might be something significant for some of you guys as well. They might like Japanese food. Or you might like Japanese food, or your partner might like Japanese food, cravings, things like that. The moon. So if you want to manifest with the moon, that's a great thing to do. Cancer season might be a thing, but also just talking to the moon might really help you as well. You have this key here. Oops. So understand, you have actually multiple keys, 2 keys. Knowing that your future child feels very safe and secure with you. Like, I feel like you guys are going to share a lot of secrets together, which is so cute. No. That's not the right side. This one, once upon a time. I think you're going to tell your future child so many stories, bedtime stories, and that's something that they enjoy with you so, so much. You have this blue glass of wine. Maybe that's how it happens. Cute little elephant. Might be like a stuffed animal that they love, or a theme that you have for their room. This is another key, you guys. More security that they feel with you. You also have this mermaid, so The Little Mermaid might be a significant movie for you or your child, your future child. You also have this snowflake. Frozen might be a significant movie as well. Disney, I think Disney is a big theme here. More indication of this future child. You have this starfish as well. How unique this whole situation is, as well as this magic wand. So definitely a sign that this child is a blessing, and this future child is definitely bringing you magic into your life. And then you have this bee, a sign from your future child coming to you in the form of a bee. So you might see them sending you signs that they're close by, that they are sending you love. And then of course the seahorse. Finding Nemo. I don't know why that's coming up in my head. So there you guys go. If you want to screenshot that, there you have it. Maybe ocean theme might be a thing. Like, you guys might like going to the beach or the aquarium a lot together. Things like that. SeaWorld might be a significant place for you. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys and what I'm getting for you. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below. Let me know how this resonated for you. If you guys enjoyed it. This felt, I mean, I feel like every group was extremely specific. Like, not extremely, so it just had such a different message, different people coming through. So keep that in mind. Yes, this was a Patreon voted topic, so thank you guys, Patreon, and I'm going to drop my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our family over there. And yes, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. And yes, I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you guys are watching this, and I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye. What's up, group 4? If you chose this red Jasper heart, welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and put your crystal right here. And we're going to get started in this portion, this energy check portion, before we get into the message and charms. So this energy check portion, if you missed the intro, is about who is coming through to give you the message. So we're just going to jump right in. We have number 7, the Poet, the Oyster. This is a water card, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces might be a significant sign for you or this loved one coming through. We have Faith. We also have number 13, Dignified Strength. And Teacher, light attribute, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So I already feel the energy coming in from your group, and for a lot of you, this is a grandparent. And this is a really fun grandparent. I'm like a, okay, I don't, how do I explain this? I'm a grandma's girl, like 1000% grandma's girl. Not just a grandma's girl, but I was also a papa's girl as well. My papa passed, unfortunately, and I really miss him every single day. And it's been years, but I miss him tremendously. And thankfully, I have my grandmas still, and I love them to bits. And so to be able to connect with your grandparent is a gift. So I'm so honored to be doing this reading. So I thank you. I just want to say thank you for letting me channel this. And if you didn't know, if this is your first time here, I'm a very emotional reader, empathic, and so yeah, I'm not going to apologize for being emotional. Although I do apologize a lot in my readings, even though I'm not sorry. I tend to do that. It's a toxic trait, unfortunately, but I'm doing my best to work on it. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Sorry. See, there I go again. Getting into your person, this loved one coming in here is definitely someone who loves you so much. They have been always near you, always around you, and just I feel like they've instilled quite a bit of knowledge within you as well. This is somebody who has told you the truth always, and definitely they have been tapped into, I feel like they've been tapped into like clear gifts, clairvoyancy, and in particular with the poet here, very creative, artistic, and definitely someone who could who feels immense amounts of emotion. And I also feel like this is someone who meant a lot to you at a very young age, and just who meant a lot to you from a young age, you know, not just at when you were young, but from when you were very young. And so this is also someone who probably was very generous with you, very like kept you on your toes, and just such a sweet energy. Honestly, I don't know how to describe. I honestly can never, I can't say anything bad about this energy. There's no bad bone in this person's body. I mean, obviously they don't have, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? But they really are somebody who has taught you that your voice really matters, and like you have to have faith in yourself and really believe in yourself. And honestly, if they haven't instilled that belief within you before, that you know that you need to really believe in yourself and step up and step out and let yourself shine and really have the courage to be who you are, and not be afraid to let that part of you shine. You know, they're coming in to remind you of this. I feel like that's kind of, I'm pretty sure when I pull out the cards to see what they want to tell you, that's part of what's going to come through. I wouldn't be surprised if they also taught you a few, like, snuck you bad things. I mean, grandparents do that, right? I feel like they were that grandparent who, you know, when your mom or dad told you like, hey, no treats before dinner, they snuck you candy. You know what I mean? And this was that grandparent. This is like that favorite grandparent, the one that you know you really miss, and just that really fun one who didn't necessarily teach you like everything good, but some like naughty things too, you know. But I want to just dive straight into the message because they're like, come on, I don't have all day, come on. Yeah, this is someone who's very strong-willed, wasn't afraid to speak their mind as well, despite them being a very also sensitive soul, you know. There's a very strong balance here with that. Very much, I feel like they're very spiritual. Since there's, the poet is a number 7 for me, and I feel like they're very lucky. because 13 for me is my lucky, it's a very lucky number. So for me, I think they're that superstitious. They might have been superstitious. With the 8 of Swords coming out, what does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? We have the Chariot. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? Temperance in the reverse. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? Okay. What does group 4's grandparent? Whoa. Okay. See, they're like, come on, I have a lot to say here. I'm sorry. Okay. Feel the pressure, you guys. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? Okay. 9 of Wands. This group 4's, okay. Got it. 8 of Wands. I might end up getting extra cards for you. We'll get you one more. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? Group 4's grandparent want to say to them? For a lot of you, it feels more like a grandmother or a grandfather. I don't know, actually. Could be either. And the 6 of Wands reverse, which I need to shift these. Hold on. There we go. Stay in frame. Okay. And then I'm going to get a couple of these cards before I start channeling. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? We have Delight. What does group 4's? Sorry, if you're wondering why I didn't take the first ones, because I dropped it. What does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? There we go. Embracing. I'm going to get you one more. Whoa. Does group 4's grandparent want to say to them? Flexibility. On the back of your deck is stillness. Okay, group 4. Sorry, I had to switch my mic. Moving on to the message coming through for you guys. You really need to stop telling yourself that you can't do things. I feel like that sometimes you often feel like you are unable to do things because you doubt your abilities and you feel like you're not worthy. You feel like you have to give up on things when you're so close to the end, because I think you either get in your head about things or you let little criticisms get to you and you start to doubt your abilities because you are either giving up too early or because you're just not patient enough with yourself and you're not patient enough with the things that are starting to unfold. And I think that you have to really understand what's coming through here is that they're showing me the oyster, how it really does take a lot of time and a lot of adversity and a lot of like getting tossed around and beaten up in order for an oyster to produce a pearl. And that's kind of what you need to understand in your journey and in your process. That yeah, it kind of sucks moving forward, and it really sucks, but like you really need to pay attention, because there are certain things that you're doing in your life in which you're doing things in an unbalanced way. With this temperance in the reverse here, I feel like there is just something coming through here that you really need to just be still, so that you can really see the moment and clarity, and where you need to be more mindful in your energy, so that you can come into balance and in alignment with yourself and kind of come through. You might be the group that I always get this message for, in which that you need to pay attention to your energy and really come into alignment as far as like your energy goes, because I feel like I often speak about this in at least one group or another in a reading that I have. But there is something that is coming in pretty quickly, as far as like an offering of some sort, coming forward, that's going to bring you some emotional fulfillment, and it's going to come in pretty quickly, and it's going to bring you forward with the success and the victory that you are looking for. And I feel like with this time that you have been putting forward, it's just about like you're so close to seeing this, seeing this success and this victory and moving forward with it. You're so close to the end, you just can't give up just yet. And it's just about you freeing yourself from these thoughts and these self-doubt and these self-limiting beliefs that you have in your mind, that you've trapped yourself in, and really understanding that you have these wings. You need to use them and fly, really, really fly. Be flexible as far as, you know, where you need to bend and bow. And like when it comes to this card here, you have so much strength and resilience, and your loved one coming through here is telling you like, I didn't pass on my, you know, knowledge to you to tell you that, you know, you can just like cower away and be, you know, you have all of me within you, you know. It didn't die with me, it's with you. And I feel like just because just because you aren't able to necessarily see them in the physical, you can still feel them in the physical. Um, and what they're telling me is like, you can feel them in the breeze of the wind. You can feel them in the kiss of, like, sometimes the wind is blowing and that's them giving you a hug. You know, there's a bird that flies by and it stops and it looks at you a certain way, and that's them. You know, if you question it just a little too much and you're like, nah, it's not, but it is. You know, don't question it, because I just feel like there's so much indication here that they send you signs. You know, if you ask for it, if you ask for confirmation, can you please send me a sign that you're with me, that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm doing okay, that you're proud of me, that you love me, send me a sign. If you keep asking for it too much, it's going to hinder your journey, you know. But every once in a while when you ask for it, they do send it to you. You know what I mean? So that you're not crazy. You don't feel like, oh, am I crazy? You know, no, you're not crazy. You know, but they want you to recognize that if you ask for it too much, and I'm not saying all of you do this, but there is a couple of you out there who might ask for it way too much. They want you to understand that if you ask for it too much, it's going to hinder your journey and keep you from moving forward, and keep you and keep you like in this slug movement forward. You know, they want you to actually move forward a lot quicker and a lot faster, because that's what you want to do, right? Move forward in a lot quicker fashion, in like this tiger speed. And with this flexibility and the strength of the tiger represents strength and resilience and power, and that's what's within you. That's what they've passed on within you. And they're saying that, you know, it hasn't died with me, it's all of me is within you. And you know, with the bamboo and this flexibility card, it's just about seeing that sometimes, you know, the exact vision of what you had hoped for in terms of like a path that you're going on and a goal that you've had in mind is not exactly the way that you had hoped, and isn't unfolding in the perfect way that you'd hoped. It's about being able to adapt and bend to a different way and alter your plans just a little bit, because sometimes things are blocked and things are rejected or altered because there's something better that you're not seeing. and that is why it's happening. So you need to really understand that and really start being flexible and open to other opportunities, because sometimes the universe and your guides and angels see other opportunities that you can't see, and they're trying to help you get to that path a lot sooner and a lot quicker, and even open bigger doorways for you so that you have better opportunities ahead of you, you know, better things, bigger abundances, better experiences ahead of you, to meet people that you're meant to meet, things like that. So understanding too that they want you to know just how much they love you and how proud they are of you. They want you to have faith in your experience, faith in your abilities, faith in the fact that you are amazing, faith in the fact that you have the ability to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to do. And it's going to happen as quick as you releasing the self-doubt, releasing the fact that you think that you're not worthy of it, because you damn well are. You damn well are, you know? And it's just about you believing that, and it's going to happen really, really quick. You're going to fly away to the sky, because look at this Eight of Wands and this Ace of Cups coming in so, so fast. And so that's what's happening here. They want you to know that they hug you on a daily. They hug you on a daily because they love you so much, so much. And there's absolutely nothing like a grandparent's love, and you know that. If you're watching this group, it's because you were that grandparent's kid. You were the one who had that tight ass bond with your grandma or your grandpa, and you just know that vibe. You know what I'm talking about, you know. And you were the delight in their life. You brought so much joy to their life, and they want you to know that. They want you to know how much joy and happiness that you brought them. Okay, thank you so much for making their life what it was. So, we're going to get a couple of these cards, you guys. They just love you so much, I can't even. I'm gonna start bawling like a baby. Independent. They see you as this amazing independent person who can achieve anything that you set out to achieve, honestly. Call to adventure. Go out and do something fun. Go on an adventure. You don't do it enough. Literally, that's what they said. You need to do something fun. That's too many cards. Whoa. A friend is going to come into your life soon. I feel like they think you are one of their friends in their life as well. You have been a friend to them in their life. Their little best friend when you were born. Whoa. Understand, change is the only constant, and I know that it's scary. But you have to embrace it. Embrace the change. Take time to yourself. Do something for you. This adventure. Take a friend and do something fun. But we're going to get you and finish up with these charms now. So let me go ahead and give this a shake and channel you some charms before we finish up. Closing my eyes before I pick. Oh, I think I got way too many, you guys. But we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I'm gonna move these down. I got like a ton of charms, way more than I normally grab for anyone. So letter N, it's been coming out quite a bit for a lot of groups. Might be significant for you guys. We have, oh my gosh, I can't grab this. It says, I love you to the moon and back, which they do. Oops, we have this elephant. They have a lot of good memories with you as well. We have this flipped over on this side, so I'm only going to channel this side. These pants here with a little heart, which I feel like maybe you help them put their pants on. No, but they want you to stay warm. That's for sure. That's a weird message. I don't normally channel that like that. They want you to stay warm. For some of you, you might have done like some sort of martial arts growing up that they remember, and they think it's cute. You have this moon here, so you can definitely channel with the moon, talk to the moon, and they're listening to you as well. You have this lucky cat here, so I feel like, oh, did any of you watch Felix the cat growing up with your grandparents? I don't know why that came up, but cat's very lucky. So we have this tree. So I don't know why, but Grandmother Willow is coming through, so I think that Pocahontas might have some messages for you if you want to watch that. That movie might have some messages for you. We have the letter I, which might be a significant initial for you guys as well. The sun. You literally brought so much joy and happiness to their life. Like, you were the light of their life, which I think that I already channeled that portion for you, but that's just more confirmation. Balloons, like you were the life of their party for real. Peace, you brought them so much peace and happiness in their life. I mean, flower, even more indication that you brought them so much happiness. Like, you really made their life what it was. You have this little piece of black obsidian, so they want you to know that they keep you protected always. They're always with you, watching over you, making sure you're safe. You have this little star here as well. If you didn't know how special they think you are, they do think you're so special. Letter J here as well. This might be a very significant initial. You have this fairy. They want you to believe in magic again, if in case you started to not believe in it. You might have messages from the Fae coming through as well, especially since you have the tree there. So spending time in nature might be very helpful to get you to connect with your inspiration, to get you to release some blockages. Grounding your energy might be very helpful. With this bicycle, I feel like that's more indication of you guys really being able to move forward towards success. With this Hamsa hand, protection for sure. Music will bring you some inner peace and healing. Monkeys, stay curious, you guys. Curious George came up, so I'm going to zoom here. So if you want to screenshot this, go ahead. And that is where I'm going to leave your reading, you guys. Thank you guys so much, group 4. This was truly an honor to channel this particular reading. All the readings were so different from each other, so it was really much it was an emotional day. I'm gonna take a nice break after this. But yes, thank you guys so much for letting me do this. And thank you, Patreon, for voting on this reading. It was truly an amazing one to do. And I'm going to link my Patreon down below in case you guys are interested in joining us over there, joining the family over there. And yes, don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below to let me know how you guys like this one. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. And thank you guys so much for being here and for watching and just supporting me. I appreciate you all so much. I can't even thank you enough. So thank you. And have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.